I want to talk about another type of translation, and this is flipping a function. So if I want to flip a function, I can do so in two ways. I can flip it up and down or left and right. So if I'm flipping my image up slash down, that is known as mirroring over, we say over the x axis. Now the reason for this is because my x-axis is right here, and what I'm actually doing is I'm mirroring from this black, I'm flipping it over that x-axis. So every spot over here is just mirrored perfectly over here. As I'm here, I'm just mirrored down in the negatives. So this flipping up and down is over the x-axis, and that is controlled by these translations. So basically, I'm taking an f of x and I'm going to just stick a negative in front of it. So if I have to go ahead and do that to my equation right here, this is the equation of the black line currently. If I want to make it the equation of the red line, I'm going to go ahead and take everything the same, and then I'm just going to put that negative in front. So I'm going to put a negative here and a negative here. And now I have exactly the equation of the red line. I could do the same thing with rotation or a flip around the y-axis. So this I would consider to be a left-right flip. So I'm flipping left to right or right to left. And this is flipping over the y-axis. Again, the reason why I consider this over the y-axis is here's my y-axis, and every point from my black line is flipped over it to the red line. Even these points over here are getting flipped this way. So the whole thing is getting rotated over the y-axis. So since this is a left and right flip, what we're going to change to our function is to the x. So all I'm going to do is stick a negative in front of my x. I'm going to change the sign of my x. So I'm going to take my function, which is f of x. Actually, I should leave a little room for that negative. F of x equals 0.5 to the x, and all I have to do is then drop in that negative, and this is going to rotate it around the y-axis. So here's my new equation. This is the equation for the red line. I hope that helps you out with your flipping rotations.